All right, here. All right, so I'm clicking something here. It's very interesting. All right, hopefully I'm not on mute. Okay. All right. I don't know. It looks like it said I was on mute. All right. I don't know what's going on there. Awesome. So we're here. And like I said, welcome to the Safir Global Presentation Business Opportunity. That's what you're here for. Then that's what we are going to provide. All right. Of course, we always want to give you the disclaimer, letting you know we will be talking about sales. We'll be talking about income. We will talk about potential funds that can be generated from your deposit or purchase of products or services, and which will result in coin accumulation, which is equivalent to a certain value. Therefore, we want to make sure that there's a disclaimer out there, and really pointing at the information in the top left corner. This information should also not be taken as a call to action or an urge to utilize described services. Any decision on the use of these materials should be made independently. So I provide you information and you decide what you want to do with your money. That is totally up to you. And we appreciate you taking in this educational or informational briefing. We're going to talk about Safir Global, Zeniq Technologies, and OCS International Bank. Safir Global, we are actual affiliates of the Safir Global company. This is our back office. This is everything. Let me make sure I turn that off. So yes, we are marketers for Safir Global. We are actual exclusive distributors for Zeniq Technologies, a blockchain-based company in Dubai. And OCS International is part of the three that I call a triad that completes this whole movement or revolution of blockchain-based services, taking us all the way beyond 2022 and into 2030 and beyond. It's amazing what these guys are doing. OCS International is a financial institution that supports financially as well as taking on Zeniq Technologies as a client, so they can obviously be more profitable. That's why it's an investment bank, not a boutique, not a checking savings account type bank that we use. These are actually just for investments, strictly for investments. They have over 8 different branches around the globe, and they've been doing this for a long time. And I'll talk a little bit more about them in a minute. But Zeniq Technologies, in a nutshell, Zeniq Technologies is a research and development company registered in the UAE. That information was just added because we found out exactly what their license is. Some people ask about, hey, if we're depositing money into this particular program, are they, licensed to handle finances and things like this? No, they're not, because they don't accept your money. They're not taking your money. The money is not going into some Zeniq vault. So that'll be clear as we go. But some people believe they hear the term Zeniq more than they hear Safir Global, and you hear it more than you hear OCS. And so you're not really, so you're focused on Zeniq as if they're the ones that you're giving your money to, which is not the case. Okay. So no worries there. This is a research and development company, and their research is based on blockchain technology and the advancement thereof. All right. Behind the Zeniq Technologies, you have Erwin Dr. Michael Offner, Eric Heineman, and the CSO, Jan Ballimer. We met a couple of these guys at the event. There's a lot of information out there on them. I will go over just a little bit about their background when I do the recap and highlights of the VIP summit that I was attending the past last weekend. Okay. What is the mission that Safir Global has set out for us? They want to connect traditional banking and crypto in one system where people can build a viable business and create a sustainable income by using the Zeniq platform. Zeniq Technologies, which is a fintech enterprise. They are the next generation of crypto and fiat payments with seamless fiat and crypto ecosystem for finance and investments. They have opened the door and given us an opportunity to participate in the multi-trillion-dollar market. And I'm going to talk to you about that market in a few minutes. When I talk about the top of the blockchain, similar to the top of the food chain, but top of the blockchain experience. We're talking open source. We're talking if you want to be involved in the revolutionary potential of blockchain technology, smart cities, emerging tech, all of those things, then Dubai has opened their doors to be that place for any company or developers that want to do that. And they make it very easy to come in, set up base, and really experiment with your programs. Well, I wanted to add this because, one, being in Dubai and having that experience, I've lived in the Middle East, so it's not new in that sense, but I hadn't been there in 11 years. And so to go back and be like, oh my gosh, there's like a new airport, in Doha, Qatar, that wasn't there before. So that was a new experience. And then to go to Dubai and somebody says, hey, is this your first time? And I'm like, no, but everything looks new. So yes, it's an experience. You definitely want to have that experience. But if you're in the blockchain space, or you are an investor, or you want to participate in earning within the blockchain space, cryptocurrencies, DeFi, so on and so forth, then you want to partner with companies that are in Dubai, because they are the leading areas or regions that will participate and grow this technology. And so you just can't miss when you're dealing with a company out of Dubai, because they allow for blockchain to be experimented on. They accelerate so many areas of this technology. It's mind blowing. So that's just a little bit about, like I said, blockchain in Dubai, but in Dubai in general, hey, look, take the trip. It's pretty exciting. A little bit about me. Yes, I actually own a company called Next Era Learning LLC. It is an online platform for education of the next normal. We're talking about personal and professional development, as well as blockchain-based opportunities. It is an extension of what I call the passive income portal, which does give you kind of a, what's your risk tolerance? Where do you fit in on that scale? And hey, here's some things that you may want to look at to help promote your financial, goals, and so on and so forth. But definitely something that I really like, and I've achieved over time in building that particular site. Yes, I am a certified life coach, strategic intervention coach. And within that is I do career coaching and so on and so forth. But I love working with people. I love to build teams and strategize in order to pull out that true potential that we all have. Greatness is there. It's just a matter of, you may not see it because you're too close to it. But I'm happy to be your partner in helping to develop whatever that is you want to achieve. And let's make it happen. Let's partner. Let's go together, and we can make things happen greater than individually. We can do it, together. You can reach me, Rashid BX. That's on Telegram, which is the easiest way to reach me. The Facebook group is there, as well as www.knowofme.net. Everything about me is right there. No problem. Transparent. Forward always is what I do. All right. What's the opportunity we have today? Well, pretty simple. Point blank period. Zeniq Technologies is developing the first fiat cryptocurrency financial Zeniq hub. They've combined their asset exchange platform with a strong cryptocurrency and a modern mobile fiat banking system supporting their seamless network. Zeniq Technologies provides you and I the opportunity to invest in products and projects in the early stage to enjoy strong profits and tokenized assets to increase your ROI, your return on investment. There's no recruiting required. And so some people look at this opportunity and say, you know what? I'm looking to win. I have a team that we've joined different companies, we've joined different platforms. And over the last year or so, there's been so many things that did not work out in our favor. Therefore, you're looking for a better opportunity so your team can win. You're looking for a better opportunity so that everybody gets on the other side of money versus chasing it. Now you're on the other side of it because you can attract it versus chasing it. And this is a prime opportunity. Why? Because no recruiting required. One, you can come on into the program and enjoy earning commissions, enjoy accumulating assets along the way without doing anything else. You make a deposit and everything else grows from there. Or you can grow it yourself, right? You can build it yourself. You can step into the game You can help the people that maybe got hurt from programs before and now. And that's my focus. My focus is how can I ensure that the way forward is better than what's past? And so I split the year up, first part of the year, second part of the year. The first part, there was a lot of ups and downs, but around May or June timeframe, things have been beautiful. And why? Primarily because I was offered the opportunity to take a look at Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies in their beyond blockchain, beyond crypto, the decentralized finance and tokenization is the future. And we are sitting right here in the driver's seat. This is a serious opportunity for serious-minded people that want to earn a serious income. The agenda for today, we're going to talk about a full circle solution. We're going to give you passive and active opportunities today. We're going to talk about why Zeniq. You have to understand, you have to create, you have to know why Zeniq is important to you. Why does it make sense to you? Why is it the best opportunity for you and your team? And me, I do the same thing. So that's what we have to determine why. When I make this decision, why am I stepping into this? And why Zeniq? Why Safir Global? And if you decide that it's not for you, why not? And then, we proceed from there. We're going to talk about the passive and active opportunity. We're going to talk about the Zeniq coin listing. We're going to talk about Zeniq decentralized exchange, blockchain, and the app. We're going to talk about the Hub 01 and the nodes and what's important about nodes in this context, tokenization projects, and of course, strategic partnerships. Now, Zeniq is a solutions-oriented company. If somebody's doing research and development, then I think you understand research and development is to find solutions to something, right? So the Zeniq Technologies is a solutions company. They are going to provide solutions, and they have already, and you'll see as we talk more about the product and services, they have provided uncomplicated access to the crypto world. They have provided a legal and secure way to protect your assets. Fusion, yes, they have a really easy way to fuse the crypto world and the existing financial world online and offline, some through trading, some through the minting process. So asset accumulation to me this is the most exciting piece of this program is the asset accumulation. You don't have to do anything beyond your initial deposit for a package of your choice. Okay. And so you'll be able to choose what level or budget is in your favor, depending on your financial goals. But the minting process, which is so powerful, this attracted me from day one. I started to do a little research on this and I said, wow, these guys are really, really ahead of the game. Asset accumulation, exclusive in-house coin minting from Safir. So what happens is when you choose to become one of the affiliates or members, then you are going to purchase a package, and that package is going to be a one-time purchase for a 20 up to 20 years worth of minting of coins into your back office. Yes, 20 years. The master nodes that are associated with the particular hubs will mint for 20 years. Okay. Now, in the trainings and in the other sessions, we'll get into more details about how that works. There may or may not be a Zeniq coin that goes that long because there's only 600 million coins. So that part might be used up, but there are other products and services, other coins, other tokens that will be on that same masternode and can be utilized for that purpose. Therefore, when we talk about a hub, then you'll understand why that's so important as we go along. The decentralized exchange will have minimal fees, and there's a lot more information to that, and you'll want to hear that. And the $1 trillion market we call tokenization, fiat and crypto fintech. Tokenization is the future. The future is right here, and we are smack dab in the middle of this revolutionary movement. This slide only serves one purpose. It's real. Now, of course, this slide is showing some other things, but of course, in my recap, I'll show me personally in the slides at the office, put my hand on the building, the whole nine. So I will probably switch one of these slides out to show that, yep, I've physically been there. So I can say firsthand, this is real and these guys are the real deal. That's really all this serves. Some people want to know. There's people in Dubai. There's people that have friends and family. They have, business partners that physically are in Dubai. You can easily say, hey, look, I'm in the Philippines or I'm in Thailand, wherever. I need you to go check this out. Boom. At least you have a physical location. And it's not your common, because everybody can say, oh, well, yeah, they may have an office, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be around forever. Well, hold on to that thought. And I'm going to give you a little more food for thought. I'm going to give you a little more substance to why the longevity is built into this program. Okay. OCS. So OCS, this is a very unique partnership, because if you've been around network marketing, direct sales, if you've been around crypto, you rarely see an investment bank supporting or taking on a blockchain-based company like Zeniq Technologies as a client. These guys have, over 500 million in assets under management. They are in the business of supporting successful businesses or supporting a business with a roadmap to success. I think you would agree that if you were in charge of an investment bank or an investment fund, you would not go out to find a company that's going to give you a high percentage of failure in the future. I don't believe that would be the case. I believe if an investment bank is stepping out of the traditional realm of investing in the real estate or investing in insurance or investing in construction, they're coming to a crypto-based, blockchain-based company, the future, right? Not knowing, hey, what's really going to happen down the road because of a lot of things going on. The regulations are still being written, all that questioning, but they still invested in Zeniq Technologies. If an investment bank that does this for a living to sustain themselves does this on this scale, why wouldn't the average person see that as enough validity to take a look, a serious look, and see if it's for yourself to get involved with? So I don't know how much more, evidence you need to see that this is a legit opportunity when you actually have an investment bank that's putting their name on the line for Zeniq Technologies. So very powerful. And they put 500,000 in as well. One of the things that is powerful is this OCS International Investment Bank. They have their own private crypto fund. They will be the ones issuing the debit cards for Zeniq Technologies. And the CEO, this guy, anyway, he's right there, Christian Turner down there. He actually has trading background. He has blockchain. He supports blockchain technology. And so they understand Forex, they understand crypto, and they have the private crypto fund as well. So they're already in this space, and now they're supporting one of the revolutionary companies like Zeniq Technologies to help them be more profitable. And like I said, in my recap, there's more information about why they are going to be so much more profitable because of some of the leadership that they have on the team. So I'm going to transition a little bit here. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Apologize for that. So we're going to talk a little bit about the strategic partnerships. And just to give you some context, I think we understand when we talk strategic partnerships in the West, an influencer is that strategic partner. That person on TikTok that has the 2 million followers, or that person on YouTube, or that person's over there on, Instagram. We really, really think they have social currency, which they do. And a lot of people will buy whatever they sell. That's been a market. That's something that evolved and people jumped on it. Hey, okay, you know what? This is a free economy. This is free enterprise. And hey, if you can make it work, I ain't mad at you. But in the same sense, when you go to the Middle East, the influencers, the ultimate influencers in the Middle East is your royal family. Like I said, I worked in the Middle East for over 11 years. And when I went into an office, government office or private office, I'm going to tell you what you saw on the wall. You didn't see no popular singer on the wall. You didn't see no TikTok, enthusiast. You didn't see nobody from YouTube. You saw the royal family, the emir, the sheikhs. That's who was on the wall. Why? Because they are the ultimate influencers. So when I look at Zeniq Technologies, when you look at Zeniq Technologies, would you rather have somebody that's partnered with and recognized by the ruling family of that particular city, country, or state? that supports the company that you're marketing for? Do you see some longevity there? Do you see some support there? That's why they already have contracts to create at least 50% of the government services and get it on the blockchain by the end of 2022. So if nothing else, they're already in motion. They're already doing the service. They're already doing the work for at least another year with the actual government in Dubai. So like I said, this is a solid company. I'm just going to give you some evidences as I go. Like I said, when all the stuff is happening in my mind from having those conversations, getting confirmations last week. I've been doing this for 4 months, and to hear some confirmations, even though I believed it, I saw, all the boxes were ticked off that they were legit. It's just to be there and have those conversations. It's like, man, this is powerful. So yeah, the strategic partners, you have the royal family, which is definitely a powerful partnership. But what just came on scene are two additional powerful partners. They're major tokenization projects that they've just opened up and partnered with Avinac and Tupan. These are two blockchain-based organizations that left their current or left their previous blockchain. One was Wave blockchain, the other one was Cardano, and they opted to join the Zeniq blockchain, and for no other reason other than they see a better opportunity working with Zeniq Technologies than they did with their previous companies. There's just no other reason for that. All right. So that's pretty powerful because that was just announced last week. They're coming online. Obviously, they're still working, to get all that put into place. There will be sessions about what that means to the coin holders, what that means to the members and affiliates of this program. But this is just to let you know, tokenization has been talked about. Tokenization was launched, digital assets was launched, Zeniq Technologies being the leader in this space. That was said, and guess what? This is what's going on. This is the result. This is the next step. They are moving forward every single moment. When you hear them say something, believe me, and that's what you're going to get in the recap of the event. They're doing it. You hear them say something, they're doing it. It is so powerful. So we know Jack Ma, right? Jack Ma of Alibaba. There's a guy named Patrick Byrne, Overstock.com. But I think most of you will know the CEO of Binance here. Binance being basically one of the largest, if not the largest, crypto exchange out there. He says that blockchain will be bigger than the internet. Now, I can't help but believe him because he knows a little bit about internet and crypto. And so he's proven to be creditable. And so Web 3.0 is definitely something that's bigger than Web 2.0, and for good reason, because of blockchain technology. As you can see on the right side, all of these particular companies and probably in different locations around the globe participate in blockchain technology in some form or fashion. And you probably know a few of those names. So Zeniq's blockchain, we talk about blockchain technology and you're like, what is that? Well, at the end of the day, that's a whole nother conversation if you just want to understand blockchain, but let's understand it from a marketing perspective. Zeniq's blockchain is about 50,000 times faster than Bitcoin's blockchain. That's the first thing. That gives you some context, right? They have created a decentralized exchange that's going to be on the Zeniq blockchain. And so when we talk about decentralized versus centralized, you have something called Coinbase, and then you have Coinbase Pro. Coinbase is centralized. Coinbase Pro, decentralized. Decentralized means that the owners are the people. Decentralized means there is an agency or an entity that is a clearinghouse for all transactions that come through there. Somebody is kind of manipulating, the transaction in order to succeed. Now, they're not manipulating it to the point of doing something wrong. They're just handling the transaction for you. Whereas decentralized is peer-to-peer. That means that I can interact directly with the person that's receiving the funds that I transfer. So just a kind of a different, there's nobody in between. All right. So decentralized. Ethereum, which is your Uniswap decentralized exchange, runs the decentralized exchange Uniswap. Binance Smart Chain runs the Pancake Swap. And then you have Tron, you have some others out there. But we know that Uniswap and PancakeSwap are the largest decentralized exchanges, doing over 100 billion in trade volume. Now, that being the case, Zeniq's decentralized exchange is coming online next year. They're obviously creating that. They're obviously making all of that happen. Now, while they're building that, then we have to try to figure out, what's different? So they've given us the information on that. The Zeniq Exchange, one, there's no wrapping because of the Zeniq blockchain. So what really is the differentiator is what blockchain is running that exchange. If Ethereum is running that exchange, there's wrapping and swapping involved. If Binance is running that with BEP20, then there's wrapping and swapping involved to get to Uniswap, to get to PancakeSwap. But when you're talking Zeniq Exchange, there's no wrapping, there's no swapping, there's just go in, do your trades, no matter what blockchain it is on, you can do your trades on all of that. That is something that has not happened before in this space. Zeniq's blockchain will create the decentralized exchange to do something that no other exchange is doing. That's why you want to be right here, right now, to get ahead of this before it actually opens up. So you can get the lion's share of the commissions that are coming to you. All of the coin holders will benefit greatly from the decentralized exchange from Zeniq Technologies. Okay, so that gives you just a little bit about why the Zeniq blockchain is so important compared to what else is out there. Now, the Zeniq Hub. This is a physical device that Zeniq Technologies created early on because they saw this as the product and nobody else out there had something like this. This makes it so much more easier for people to continue utilizing a tablet. You got the app for the mobile phones. So it was just easy for people to continue doing what they do. Now, if you want to utilize your computer, you don't have to purchase this particular device, but a lot of people want all of their digital assets, all of that right in one place, safe, secure. Nobody has access to it except you. That right there is the Zeniq Hub 01. Now, some of the important features are listed here. And the one, I mean, there's only a couple of things that I think really jump out is one, this particular device does have a master node in the device. And so it's connected to the intranet that I call intranet to the network, right, directly. Now, what's the significance of the node, right? When you have access to an intranet or nodes within the Zeniq ecosystem on the same blockchain, not going outside and coming back in. When I log in and you log in from your phone or from your own computer, I'm in the US, you're in Nigeria or in another location across the globe, Madagascar, so on and so forth. You're going to log in and our times are going to be based upon the local access, right? So there might be access issues between the time that I log in and the time that I can get some response from the Zeniq network. But if you have this actual Zeniq hub, you don't have that problem because you're not going outside and come back in. You're on the network. Your node is connected to the intranet of the network, right? And so some people really, really don't understand, well, why would I need this device? You don't need it, but there are some benefits to having it. So that's just one of the major aspects of having an actual master node, having the actual nodes that's built in that connects all of the Zeniq nodes together in what I call the intranet versus the internet. Now, there's continuous minting, obviously, with this node. So one of the things, everything that I show you has actual coins minting function. So there's no this does and this don't have it. All of them have coin minting functions. You can have all your projects. You can manage all that from right here. You have your coin wallets right here. It's a cold wallet. It's offline. It only goes online when you put it online. So all of those features are here. In the recap, yes, there are a multitude of new features that I will talk about in the recap from the event this past week. There were about 40 of these given out at the event. People have been waiting about 12 weeks for these. So I'm waiting for 3 months, but they did, well, which is about 12 weeks anyway. But yes, so this device, there are, like I said, about 40 of them were given out at the event, and they're going to give out, I guess, the rest during November. So they do have them. They're just trying to get the chip in there, make sure everything is working as it should. So very powerful device. I recommend it if somebody wants a physical device in hand. This is the one that you want, but it's not a requirement. All right. We have talked about asset accumulation. When we talk about asset accumulation, we're talking about the coin. You're going to receive coins because you are an affiliate or a coin holder with the Safir Global program. If you want to go purchase on Uniswap Direct, if you want to purchase on PancakeSwap Direct, you will get what you get. If you purchase 100 coins, you will get 100 coins. Tomorrow, you'll have the same 100 coins. Next month, you'll have the same 100 coins. If you purchase through the Safir Global opportunity that you're looking at today, you're going to make a purchase. Let's say you purchase 100 coins today, which it doesn't work that way, but I'm just giving you apples to apples here. You purchase, tomorrow, you're going to accumulate another number. Next day, you're going to accumulate a new number. So by the end of the month, you could easily go from 100 today to 150 by the end of the month. And by the end of the next month, you may have 200. Then in the next month, you may have 400. So that number will continue to grow based upon you being a coin holder or affiliate with the Safir Global program. So this is kind of like an exclusive membership club that will allow you to earn coins versus having to go back and purchase over and over and over. You can purchase as many as you want, as many times as you want. That is your right. And that is a good idea, actually. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to go and buy and then sell, buy on Uniswap, sell on PancakeSwap. You know, that's a lot. If you know what's involved in that process, you would probably not want to do that. But it's your right to do so. There is no staking of the Zeniq coin in this context. There is a staking program that they have created, but this is not one of them. You don't have to lock up your coins for 6 to 12 months and wait for the value to go up, and then you're able to, you can do it right now if you so desire. Or if you're like most of us looking for the wealth building aspect versus, you know, just quick turnaround money, then you go ahead and let those coins sit, let that price grow. And then when it hits a certain level, then you go ahead and cash out. But in the short term, accumulate your assets, which is the Zeniq coin. Limited amount, 600 million coins will be the amount that's going to be minted. They have the huge potential. We have a sales halving and you have an annual halving. Those two things I normally talk about later, but then sometimes, you know, we get into a conversation and I don't mention those. So I'm going to mention it right now. There is a coin halving and sales halving, and there's an annual halving, because we want to look at, some people want to know, well, the price of the coin, you know, how do we know that the coin is going to increase? Well, we have a track record already, right? So I can't tell you it's going to increase or decrease, but what I can tell you is based upon the historical information from the time the coin was listed on Uniswap, it was about 3 cents in April, right? And then in June, probably July, it got all the way up to about 45 cents. And then in August, September, it was around 38, 40, cent. And then when it hit PancakeSwap, it was already at a 300% increase. No, actually about 1,000%. Now we're looking at it from a PancakeSwap listing. Soon as it was listed on PancakeSwap on the 23rd of October, it started at $1.07. Okay. And within 2 days, it got up to $3.50. So for me to tell you the coin price is going to go to $30, $40 in the next year or so, or next 2 years, maybe, I think I'm being conservative. But based upon what it's been doing, and we haven't even gotten half the products and projects off the ground, and it's doing what it's doing, I've already doubled my money, my coin, value just in the first 4 months. So you can take that for what it's worth. That's why I believe this is really the only place that you need to focus on for the rest of 2021 if you want to be set up for 2022. So yes, you can find Zeniq coin on PancakeSwap. This was announced at the event last weekend. The CEO there, Erwin Doctor, went on and gave us that information, announced that on the Binance Smart Chain, which is obviously the PancakeSwap site, decentralized exchange. That is where the Zeniq coin launched on PancakeSwap 23rd of October. pretty exciting news at that point. So there's audio, there's people that had, filmed a lot of this, the videos, and got some audio and all that good stuff. So yeah, you can find it on YouTube if you like. I didn't personally do videos. I felt that I just needed to kind of pay attention. And I was pretty excited when they listed that, because I knew that was going to go through the roof, and it literally did. Like I said, Pancake Swap. Zeniq Exchange, we talked a little bit about the exchange. Here's the value in being a coin holder, being an affiliate with Safir Global, and you have the opportunity to be part of and receiving benefits from this exchange. Some people like trading, some people like Forex, some people like crypto, and the bot trading. Hey, all good, no issues, no argument for me. But how would you like to earn, be one of the coin holders, be one of the affiliates, and you earn 100% of the commissions and profit that comes from other people using the Zeniq Exchange? I told you this is passive income. This is really passive income. Being in the right place at the right time, pretty much where you are right now, and you invest, you put your money down, and you say, I want to purchase a package. I want to become an affiliate with this organization, right? Exclusive club invite puts you in the driver's seat. You make your purchase, boom, guess what happens? When that Zeniq Exchange comes online and the profits and commissions and fees start to roll out, we as coin holders are 100% owners of that particular exchange. We will receive 100% of the commissions that come off of that. I don't know how much powerful that is. I mean, you can't even come up with more information to support how powerful that is, but that is what it is. And we're excited about that coming online, because their goal is within 3 years to be in the top 10 exchanges out there, centralized or decentralized, to be in the top 10. If Uniswap and PancakeSwap are doing over 100 billion right now, and they've only been around for a couple of years, give it a couple of years, with all that Zeniq Exchange, Zeniq's blockchain is bringing to the table, it's a new day and a new time. How would you like to get your commission, your percentage of $100 billion exchange? It's up to you. The Zeniq app, it's already out. You can download it, on your Google, Play. Yeah, Google Play. So you can download that from the App Store, put it on your phone. There are some new developments with that. And of course, I have that in the recap that I'm going to talk about here shortly. But for all intents and purposes, it is an app. You can download it. It has a coin wallet, multiple coins, a lot of coins, actually, more than I thought would be there. So a lot of coins are there available to you. That app, one of the most powerful things that they talked about, one is the point of sale, where you can actually purchase things in the store, just like with Google Pay, PayPal, whatever. You can do all of that. Same type of concept, pay at the store, or you have the ability to, in Exodus, I don't know if you have Exodus, or if you have Trust Wallet, they have the dApps, and where you can actually exchange, or they have the decentralized exchanges where you can exchange coins and tokens. And so I do it all the time with Exodus. If I need Bitcoin, and because I only have Litecoin, I always use Litecoin. Litecoin is my friend. So I take some Litecoin and I can exchange it with Bitcoin, because a site or whatever wants to use Bitcoin. And within about 10 minutes, my coins are exchanged. I pay a little fee, bam, good to go. This is what they're doing. So if you want to go through the Uniswap process and go through MetaMask and all of that, if you want to go through the PancakeSwap process, by all means, do what you got to do. Or you can wait a little bit, let the coins accumulate, let the price start to increase a little bit more, $1 to $5, $10, so on and so forth. And then by this time next year, you have accumulated 10, 15,000 coins. The price is at $10 to $20 a coin. And you can go into the Zeniq app, you click a few buttons, you switch from Zeniq coin to Litecoin, because that's what you like. And then you send your Litecoin straight to your account, wherever it is. And you pay, I don't know, 0.01 euro coin to do that. It's up to you. But that's what's going on right now. All right. We want to hear about that multi-trillion-dollar market, Rashid, that you've been talking about. Okay, great. I just mentioned that there's the two projects I showed. You had the Avanac, which is a private jet reservation service, and you have, it's on the blockchain. That's why it was presented. And you have the Tupan, which is an environmental project that's on the blockchain. That one is actually SEC verified and approved, which is very interesting, but there's a backstory to all of that. But just know that there are two tokenization projects. Those are the two that they have on board right now. And those two bring more value to the company, and they're supporting that. And so there's some tokenized assets that we can invest in, or we can utilize that power to bring more value. And then we just focus on the Zeniq coin instead of actually jumping into that. But you have the option to do both. But I'm not going to get into that right now because that's not going to start until late December. But just know that, yes, as a coin holder, those are additional tokens and assets that we kind of have the first dibs on. So anyway, tokenization. If you know anything about tokenization, here's the really simple way to understand it. Physical assets, buildings, contracts, paintings, things like that. Put them on the blockchain. How do you get them to the blockchain? Create a tokenization platform to do that. Tokenization is taking physical assets and putting them on the blockchain in the form of digital assets. That's how that works. I think you all have heard about the metaverse, and I think Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg is really, putting it on thick now that they've actually gotten so far ahead of pretty much everybody else. That right there is an extension of what's to come, right? That's taking physical and moving it into the digital world. This is exactly what Zeniq Technologies has been doing behind the scenes. So very powerful, but they're doing it in a separate way. They're focused on more of a cryptocurrency tokenized projects, whereas the metaverse is obviously just whatever you want it to be. But those two are really the same when it comes down to the technology piece, right? So that's where you can kind of understand that this is where it's going. A lot of creativity there. But these are some of the things that can be tokenized. The biggest reason for tokenization is raising funds. That's really the biggest reason. And so companies, they want to take their physical assets, put them on the blockchain, and then start to reach out. And so Zeniq Technologies has made that easy for companies to do. And that's what we're here. And that's why the volume and the value of the company increases, because they're actually doing these things. And in the recap, I'll talk a little bit more about how the UAE government is front and center on this technology and innovation in growing their economy with Zeniq Technologies as well. As you can see in the bottom left corner, $24 trillion market, which is the tokenization piece. The whole financial market is about the 800 trillion, but within that 800 trillion, 24 trillion of it estimated by 2027 by the World Economic Forum. That forecast is just for the tokenization, but tokenization hasn't even been rolled out to that level. So most people that understand some of this is saying that 24 trillion is kind of the low point. It should be in excess of 24 trillion within the next few years. And it's great to be with a company that's already got a platform to make it easy for companies to leave their original blockchains to come over to the Zeniq blockchain, because they see the advancement and the benefit of doing that. As we know, in the back office, you can find pretty much a lot of the information that I'm talking about today. So definitely check that out. This is a new, I just want to do a quick screenshot so I wouldn't forget that, yes, there are new developments. So if you go to your back office, you'll see that there's events and webinars that are be posted up. So whenever there's a official webinar the company has sanctioned, there's some regional directors that are doing actual webinars every single day to make sure people get the right information every single day. Then you can find that in your back office right there. Invite your guests, so on and so forth. New support ticket. So if you have a problem, if you have a concern, if you have something that you want to know, and you believe that it's easier to go ahead and submit a support ticket, they have a staff now that handles that. So just some couple of updates in the back office. How do we get started, Rashid? You've said a lot of stuff here. I only have a few minutes. Can you explain this to me real quick? Absolutely. Here's how. This is your gateway of sorts into this exclusive club that we call Zeniq Technologies. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to take away from this right up front. If you are serious about making money with this program, I will suggest where you should start, and it's up to you to determine where you want to start. But I'm going to make a suggestion because I've been doing this a while. I've helped thousands of people, and I can honestly say this is where you want to start in order to earn an outstanding income. Now, you can start at 100 euros. That's your investment into the program. You will receive coins up to 20 years worth of coins into your back office. Yes, you can do that. People want to know, how many coins am I going to get? Well, that's a whole nother conversation, but I will give you some idea about how the calculation is done. Or let's talk about one hub up to 256 hubs. The Zeniq Hub 01 is a 1998 euro package. That 1998 euro package is a physical device that you can actually have sent to your home outside the US right now. But in the recap, in the summary, I'm going to talk about the US market and what we're doing already for the US market. So that's pretty exciting in itself. But for everybody else, just so you know, the Zeniq Hub, yes, you can physically get that device sent to your home, and you'll have all of the same benefits to everybody else, but you'll additionally have access to the masternode, access to creating more tokens, and you'll have access to the network of devices that are offline, like I said, outside the vision of, you know, these public networks. You'll have the intranet because you'll have a node that you can connect all the way around the globe, which is what they're trying to do anyway. And that brings a lot more power and value to this organization. And so if you do have the hub, then you have that node where you can connect outside the normal, you know, internet that most of us are linking to. So that makes it faster. So your minting is faster based upon having that physical node in your hand. Now, that's your 1998 euro package. I talked about the benefits already, so you can definitely take a look at your notes. The Housing Hub 01 that you see here, the 1498 euro, I recommend that's where you start. Now, again, if you have to start at 100, 150, 250, 450, 800, totally fine. It will just take you longer to get to where you want to go. But if you're looking at getting in this thing and actually starting to see the magnitude or the power of the program in a very short period of time, if you want to work directly with me, then that's where my team of leaders, that's where we're going to start, and we're going to launch to get you to diamond as a leader in the program. But you have the ability to start wherever you want to start in order to get into the program, so you can start earning your coins, and then you'll see the value increase, and you can benefit from this at any pace that you desire. Like I said, there's the passive side and there's the active side. Of course, I'm focused on the active side because I'm trying to help as many people as I can. Therefore, that's my focus. That's my vision. If your vision, your focus is different and it's on the passive side, not a problem. So you can determine how you want to do that. But if you're an active, then the Housing Hub 01, 1498 euro package is where you want to start. Now, we do have the 2X Housing Hub. You can start there. We have the 4X. And now, if you look at those numbers, 4X, 8X, 16X, 32X, 64X, all of that, translate that into shares. Think about it from a shares. If I'm going to purchase shares in this company and they're going to pay me dividends, you don't own any of the company, so don't get confused, but I'm giving you an example that's easy to understand. 2 shares, 4 shares, 8 shares, 16 shares, 32 shares, 64 shares, all the way up to 256 shares. If you make an investment into a company, the higher the investment, the higher the return. That's what that means. So when you see 2X, that means you're getting twice as many shares. If you get 4X, you're getting 4 times the shares. If you go 8X, you're getting 8 times the shares, 16, 32, so on and so forth. That's what that means. So your investment into this exclusive membership is based upon where you want to be financially within the next 12 months, within the next 90 days, within the next 6 months, whatever your schedule is, that's up to you. I'm just letting you know this is what this information means when it comes down to making a return on your investment. Commissions will be sent out based upon your investment. So that's how that breaks down. Coins will be accumulated. Now, I'll show you a snapshot of my information in my back office, right? I haven't logged in and all that. So I took a snapshot, so I don't have to log in, log out and all that kind of stuff. But I'll give you an idea based upon what I have. And then you can kind of try to figure out what numbers make sense to you. And that's just for example purposes. Like I said, I'm not here to convince. I'm not here to impress. I'm here to impress upon you. This is the best opportunity that I've seen in a very long time. And you have the opportunity to earn as much as you want, literally based upon the program. If you go passive or active, there's no stress, no pressure either way. And it's very profitable either way. Okay. So these are the entry points. Get with the person that invited you. If this is what you're looking for on a passive side, you can enjoy having that conversation. They can answer any questions that you have, and we can go from there. Now, I will host training sessions, things like that as we go, and we can get into more details in the future on what this means, how you do this, calculations, how you get started. Yes, that's something that I normally forget to mention. In order to get started, yes, you will need cryptocurrency. If you don't want to use cryptocurrency, you can use, in some countries, not every country, you have to look in the back office and determine which countries it accepts. You can purchase with credit card. You can have bank transfers. I think it's in the European Union. I don't think it's outside the European Union, but you can take a look and see in the back office. Have your sponsor take a look in the back office or register. You can register for free and then determine what you want to purchase, whatever package you want to purchase. But you can go in and take a look under deposits. Then it has alternative deposits or options, and you can see the options there. So you can use euros, you can do bank transfers, and you can use credit cards. You know, there's fees involved. Obviously, the banks and whatever else you use, they're going to charge fees for that. Or you can use cryptocurrency, which is the easiest way to submit and purchase your package. All right. So you have cryptocurrency and all other ways to do it. Just look in the back office and figure out what works for you. If you're doing 100,000 euros or more, then, you know, get in touch with your sponsor, contact me, and I'll show you how to do those high value, high dollar amount or high euro amount. I keep saying dollar, I'm in the US, transactions. So you have a level of security and safety in where your funds are going, and you can get obviously what you call some tracking on that, and you can get a receipt. Yeah, you have receipts in the back office, but you know, if you want to get a receipt directly from the bank, then we can provide that as well. All right, so that's how that plays out. Like I said, get with the person that invited you. If you want to, you know, look at determining where you want to start and what you want to do. If you're looking at it from a networking perspective, then I would like to invite you to hold on for about another 15 minutes, and I'll talk to you about the actual team building, networking, active side of this, where you can 10x your income in a very short period of time. All right. So just to give you a quick update where we are, where we came from, where we're going. Project started 2018 with a conversation. The CEO talks about it on his official video of Zeniq. And basically him and a friend sat down, said, hey, I want to create an exchange like nobody else has ever done. And boom, that's what they've done. And so as you can tell, there's some developments. So the first thing that I like to bring up is April 2021, they listed their coin on Uniswap. The Zeniq coin hit Uniswap, started at about 3 cents. Today, it's about 41 cents. So we already had a 400% increase. The Zeniq app and the Zeniq Hub already in play. You can download the app. We have the first tokenization projects that just came online. Like I said, I'm gonna talk more about that after this presentation. But yes, we do have the tokenization projects with the two companies that I talked about earlier, ZENIQ, which is a private jet booking service, and you have Tupan, which is an environmental coin or token. Zeniq debit card is coming by the end of the year. We have the decentralized exchange, Zeniq Exchange, very unique and very profitable for coin holders because we will receive 100% of the commissions from that particular exchange. Something just powerful. Every time I think about it, it's just amazing where we'll be this time next year. And then you have, they're creating a physical Zeniq University, building that in Dubai to support all things blockchain, get your bachelor's or MBA with that particular university. So very powerful, lots more to come, and you'll see that in the next segment. All right, real quick, I want to talk about the part 2, which is your active income side. For all networkers, anybody that shares this opportunity, you will see amazing benefits for doing so. Real quick, we got 3 different benefits here on the active side. You got the unilevel, which pays you between 9% to 1% in 15 levels. You have a career bonus, which is your rank levels that you get bonuses for, and you have the global profit sharing bonus pool. Now, easiest one to explain, you're going to earn a referral bonus of 9% for anybody that you refer, and they choose a package, they make a deposit, you're going to earn 9% of that package. Okay. So if you have people out there that see this opportunity, they're excited about it, and they decide to go ahead and make a deposit of, 5,800 euros, you're going to get 9% of that 5,800 euros. So you might get I don't know, about 400 euros as a referral, which is amazing, right? So that's how that works. Now, when that person inadvertently tells a friend, even though there may not be marketing, maybe they just see some great opportunity here, they see coins being minted, they're pretty excited, and they just casually tell somebody, they give them their code, their link, they sign up, they purchase 5,800, you're going to get 8% of that. So think about that, 9%, 8%. There's not 9% and 3%. This is 9 and 8. That's not even a big change. If you get 400 on the first level, you might get 399 on the second level. Not actually, but that's the kind of idea. It's really cool like that. Whereas you're not losing a lot between the levels, which is really, really, really great. A lot of programs, they will give you, let's say, a 9%, then it'll drop to 5%, then it'll drop to 3% and 0.5%, and so on and so forth. So this is really, really amazing on what they're doing. So moving on to the career bonuses. This is really, really powerful. I want you to pay attention to the career bonuses as well as the stars, right? Those are the 2 things I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to talk about the Ruby, because you have 3 levels that you can earn about 75 to 90 euro bonus up front, for doing just a little bit. They'll say, thank you, boom, here's 75 euros, so on and so forth. But when you really get serious and you start to bring in volume, let's say that you bring in 10,000 euros worth of sales, you're going to get a 300 euro bonus check saying, hey, thank you, doing a great job. Now, as long as you have 7 people signed up, right, direct to you, they've made a purchase, 100 euros or more, and it equals out to be a total of 10,000 in your organization sales, then you're going to get a 300 euro bonus. Very minimal for that 300 euro bonus. Now, when you hit 20,000 in sales, you have 12 people direct to you, then they're going to give you a 600 euro bonus. When you have 100,000 in sales and you have those same 12 people and they produce 100,000 in volume throughout your organization, then you're going to get a 3,000 euro bonus. When you do 300,000 in sales, you're going to get a 9,000 euro bonus. When you do at least 500,000 in sales, you're going to get 15,000 euro bonus. When you do 1 million in sales, you're going to hit 40,000 euro bonus from the company as soon as it happens. So what does that really mean, Rashid? In your back office, you have earnings, you have sales, and you have ledger that shows you, whenever commissions are coming in. As soon as, let's say you're at 999,000 euros and somebody makes a purchase, bam, you get to the over 1 million, instantly in your back office, it will show you have earned commissions for that 9% or 8%, 3%, whatever it is. You got the commission, and you're going to see 40,000 register in your earnings block instantly. There's no pending, there's no waiting, there's no tomorrow, there's no we'll pay you once a week. No, instantly it's there for you to do what you want to do with it. I'm gonna tell you, people are signing up just for that reason alone, because they've been with PGI, they've been with Crypto Future, they've been with every program out there. I can name them all. And there's a pending issue. There's a I haven't gotten paid issue. There's a hopefully I'll get my money sometime in the future issue. There's a we'll only pay you this on this week. We'll pay you this on this week. We'll pay you this next month. Well, guess what? With Zeniq, with Safir Global and Zeniq Technologies, right? Safir Global is the one that's paying you. As soon as it happens, you can see it in your back office. You click a button and you get paid. If it goes to your Exodus wallet, it will probably happen within 20 to 30 seconds. Yes, I have videos about it, so I'm not making this up. And I think Cheem had put a example of that into one of the chats. So the evidence is there. People are very impressed with the speed of being paid on this blockchain. It is fascinating. Okay, so we're not talking about Zeniq coins. We're talking about getting paid in crypto, Litecoin, Bitcoin, whatever you deposit, getting paid in that particular crypto is very, very fast. Now you can see that there's double diamond, triple diamond, white diamond, gold diamond. Yes, I can talk about all that, but I think we understand it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and better. That's all that really means. And so let's focus on getting to the diamond level. That's what we leaders, we get to the diamond level and we all would transfer to that next section. By the way, in my recap, I'm going to talk about the new levels that they've created, because one person in 5 months hit the double gold diamond. Therefore, they had to create something new. Yes. Woo, don't want to get into that right now. All right. What is the third piece of this puzzle? You're going to get paid global profit share. The company, every single month, at the end of the month, will take 10% of the revenues, and they'll take that 10% and they will say, how many rank levels do we have? We got X amount of rank levels. Then that means we divide it down. This is how much per share. The average is 250 per share. Okay. It's been 190 and it's been high as 300 over the last 4 months. And last month it was about 263 the first month I got it. And then last month it was about a 150 or something like that. Right. So it's just fluctuating, 190, but it's fluctuating. So it's based on the sales. So as long as the sales are there and the number of rank levels, think about it. If you have, 30 million in sales and you only have 100,000 people that hit the ranks, that's great. But if you have 30 million in sales and you have 500,000 people that hit ranks, now you have to split it up amongst more people. So that number is going to go down a little bit. So I recommend and suggest to anybody that's serious, hit it hard. And this is just another reason that you say, I'm going to hit my targets as quick as I can, because those numbers are growing every single day. People are coming in, people are hitting these ranks, and that means that they're reducing the amount of shares that you're able to be awarded. So the quicker you get in, the quicker you get to the diamond level, then the quicker you're going to make a higher percentage than if you do it 2, 3, 4, 5 months down the road. Then the level, the more people are going to be in more rank levels, then that percentage goes down. So for this particular profit share, as you can see, 1 star means 1 share, 2 stars, 2 shares. So if you hit the diamond level, at the diamond level, we're going to have 80 shares at the diamond level. They already paid you 40,000 euro as a bonus. They're paying you commissions for each sale that's made. Now, the global profit sharing, 80 shares goes to you as a diamond. If it's 250 euro per share and you're getting 80, you're getting about 20,000 euros for your profit sharing bonus. And by the way, they're paying you this every single month for 6 months. for 6 months. Wow is really the only thing I could think of to say at this point. Wow. For 6 months, they're going to pay you your global profit sharing bonus. As a ruby, as a double ruby, as a sapphire, double sapphire, black sapphire, diamond, all the way to double gold diamond, you're going to get paid that amount for 6 months in a row. You hit the, like I said, our guys, Thomas, Asker, Mark, Adrian, these guys are between triple diamond and double white diamond, and there's one double gold diamond out there. Think about that double gold diamond that getting 500 shares times 250. And this is in 5 maximum in 5 months, this person hit double gold diamond and getting 500 shares times 250 for 6 months straight. He's already went over millions, already done. This is just an additional bonus. That's powerful. So that's the kind of vision, you got to have vision in order to see yourself at that diamond level. Because when you hit diamond, let's say it takes 3 months to get to diamond, 4 months to get to diamond, that's okay. Because what I've seen is after you get to that level, you hit momentum, things happen very quick. It happens at Ruby as well. So get to Ruby, you'll get to double Ruby like that. That's how that works. Anyway, that's another topic. So right now, I hope that you have seen what you came to see. I hope that you got enough information to make the right decision for yourself, your family, and your future. I'm in it to win it. So definitely we'll answer any questions that you have. And if you would like to get with your sponsor, talk about it, and maybe come back to me with those questions, that's fine as well. But I'm here for you in any capacity. If you got questions now, if you got questions later, not a problem. Happy to address them with you. At the end of the day, let's us regain control of our finances. That's what we're here to do. All right, that concludes my presentation. And I welcome any questions that you may have.